Landis Sims plays high school baseball in Elizabeth, Indiana, despite being born without hands or lower legs.
WDRB Sports' Tom Lane shares Sims' incredible perseverance and the impact he's had on the people around him.
Down! I kind of knew just from a young age that this is where I'd be at some point. So just knowing as I got older, I had to put in more work and work harder and just get better for this moment so that I'm ready to play.
It's been challenging at times. It's been very rewarding at a lot of times, but overall it has just been an amazing journey with him.
It's a journey that began when Landis Sims was born without hands and without most of his lower legs. But that never seemed to slow him down.
He has, from the time he was very little, has just been an overcomer and just very active in what he does and just wants to be a part of life.
He's played lots of basketball, still does, but it was always baseball that had his heart. Perhaps in part because it's never been easy.
Has that determination always been there?
I think it definitely has been, because growing up, not only just through sports, but then everyday life, I got to overcome challenges with everything. So that just kind of helps my mindset of getting better at baseball. And then it helps, baseball's a sport of failure, so it really helps that mindset also that, I'll get through it.
That boy!
Yeah, boys do.
Landis has been able to contribute to this team in ways that other coaches dream of. He's basically an extension of myself and Coach Todd Tyree. His wisdom for the game of baseball and the knowledge he has and the willingness to learn the game and then pass it on to his other teammates is invaluable.
Oh, that's three. That's a baby. That scores. That scores. That scores. I've had to kind of overcome some of the physical challenges with just mentally, knowing the game better to kind of get around some of the things that physically kind of hold me back.
His journey has taken him to Yankee Stadium, where he threw out the first pitch. He has several major leaguers who are friends and mentors. He's had camera crews following him around for 8 years for a documentary called Landis, Just Watch Me, that comes out in July. And on this day, he was honored by the Indiana High School Athletic Association with the National Spirit of Sport Award.
Has it ever kind of blown you away what he is able to do?
Oh yeah, all the time. Every single practice, he just show up and he's working as hard as us, taking all these ground balls, fly balls, shooting basketball, just is equally talented as us, and it just blows me away every day, honestly.
It's just amazing, the stuff he can do just as good as anybody else, and just really inspires you to just try your best because he's trying his best every day.
We often take for granted just the things that we have in our lives, the abilities that we've been given, and we can get down on ourselves or too hard on ourselves or make excuses for ourselves that aren't really there and play the victim. And then you look across the field or across the diamond and you see a kid like Landis, mouth shut, nose to the grind, working his butt off, no excuses, never says boo, and goes in there and competes and competes and competes, and you look at that and say, wow, I need to step up. And it's an inspiration to kind of see that play out and treat each day with a little bit more gratitude and a little bit more excitement for what we get to do and also who we get to be around. Being around that kid is just an absolute joy.
He's proven us all wrong, or just proven some of us right, that he's capable of doing whatever he sets his mind to.
Yes! Let's go! Yes! That's awesome, baby!
Landis mostly plays second base, though he considers himself a utility player and has even pitched some this year.
And he hopes to someday be a broadcaster or a coach or manager in the major leagues. That is so incredible. What an inspiration.
Human spirit is incredible.
Yeah. I mean, think about the obstacles he's had to overcome physically and also emotionally and mentally just to get out there and just play as hard as he can. He's pretty good, too.
Yeah. I'm so impressed. So happy for him.
$1 million accessible playground and spray pad open soon at Kevin Hammersmith Memorial Park.
And Keith Kaiser is there this morning giving us a first look. Keith?
Giving this, got to test out the slide, make sure it's okay. I need help. I need help. I thought you were supposed to come and help me real fast. I think I surprised her. But here at this special park, so many special features. When we come back, we'll explore a little bit and tell you about the grand opening coming up on WDRB in the morning. Making sounds here. Haley, you're on TV. Say hey. Say hey. And yeah, making sounds here and so many things to play with here at this new park, all-inclusive park at Kevin Hammersmith Memorial Park in New Albany. It's been a long time coming, and Mindy McKnight, you are to thank for this, partly because you said we need something. Mount Tabor elementary special needs teacher, and so how did it all come together?
About 6 years ago, I was tired of taking my kids to Jeffersonville to play, and I asked, who do I speak to? Guy with Don Lopp and Roger Jeffers, and I said, listen, we need an inclusive playground here in southern Indiana, New Albany. We have many children in our programs with special needs, and we do not participate in our field day at school. We always take a field trip to Jeffersonville, and now we don't have to any longer.
Yeah, it's amazing. This like 80-foot structure here, wheelchair accessible, you know, all the way up to the top here, and then of course there's the visually and hearing impaired section over there, and then the swings. There's just so many things and opportunities for kids to play alongside their brothers and sisters.
Absolutely, and I can't wait to see this playground full. Our grand opening is Saturday, and I am so excited. I can't wait.
And there's a splash pad and spray pad on the other side there too. So many things that go into this $1.3 million project here in New Albany. It's a fun time, and I know it's fun because Ray, are you ready? Can you give me a ride here on the swing? I like to go high. Let's go higher, Ray, higher, Ray. Okay, yes, Candace Sterling. This is so much. I haven't swung in a long time. Ray, that's high enough, Ray. That's high enough. That's good, right
Proof
there.
that Keith is just a big old kid.
I don't think she's stopping.
That playground looks awesome.
That's the coolest playground I think I've ever seen.
It's huge.
Yes, it is. Wow. Good times.
Everybody's going to be jealous of that one.
I'm jealous. I need to take crew there for sure. All right, I keep on going back to these clouds, Jude. Are you sure?
Are you sure it's not going to rain?
These clouds aren't going to produce any rain.
You see the silver lining there starting to pop out?
Yeah.
It's coming from west to east, clearing trend. Be a great day at the playground this afternoon. You'll want the sunblock if you're going to be out there for a while with all the sunshine expected. High temperatures climbing upper 70s to about 80 with the humidity dropping. We'll have a northwest wind at 8 to 12. Tomorrow morning, a crisp, cool feel, low to mid 50s. But then that sunshine and dry air warms fast up to 84. Wednesday's cloudy. Wednesday will be wet at times, 70% chance for a couple strong storms moving in. Wednesday night into Thursday, another round of some heavy rain and thunderstorms. As long as that clears by Thursday afternoon, if we get that sunshine to pop out, mid to upper 80s, excessive humidity, Friday 91, rain and storms overnight Friday into Saturday. That cold front will drop temperatures significantly. When you look at the expected rain amounts over the next 7 days, we're targeted here in the Ohio Valley, 1 to 2 inches, locally higher amounts where you have the stronger storms, Mike.
All righty, thank you, Jude. As we head out, taking a good look over at the Watershed Expressway out near Brownsboro Road and heading over near 71. And look how well we're moving here. Northbound 65, southbound 65 as you come down from Broadway, heading out past U of L. And we're still seeing a little bit of a delay, about a 12-minute ride on that drive time as you're coming up 64 eastbound with the Sherman-Minton Bridge back open. You're going to see that traffic running a little heavy there right at about 150 down to Spring Street. From the Oxmoor Auto Group Traffic Center, I'm Mike Marshall with WDRB Traffic.
Be our guest this week at Noodles & Company. The restaurant has a wide variety of noodle dishes, including gluten-free and meatless options. $50 gift certificates go on sale Thursday morning at 9 o'clock for just $25. All you have to do is go to WDRB.com, click on Community, then click on Be Our Guest.
While you're making early summer getaway plans, industry analysts are watching how many pilots can make those summer flights. The Points Guy travel site founder Brian Kelly says he thinks the current pilot shortage will worsen ahead of the peak summer travel season. Kelly says not enough pilots are coming out of the Air Force. New pilot training is very expensive for airlines, which means that flights could be cut. The average round-trip domestic ticket cost is $358. Travel experts say if you are planning a trip, you should book your flights as early as possible. I got stuck in an airport not a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have a crew to fly the plane. The plane was sitting there for
Oh, wow.
hours, but they had to wait for a crew to get off of that mandated rest time before they could get a crew in to fly the plane.
That sure is frustrating.
It is, but it's probably going to happen a lot.
Yes, it is. A Naperville, Illinois teen just climbed into the history books. Lucy Westlake is now the youngest American woman to reach the summit of Mount Everest.
The 18-year-old is just about a month younger than the previous record holder. Westlake started her climb April 18th and reached the peak early Thursday morning. Westlake graduated from Naperville North High School in December. She lived in Louisville for several years, and her next feat will be college. She's attending the University of Southern California in August. She's also going to try to climb the tallest peak on every continent, and I believe she has 2 more to go.
Wow, that's impressive. And you know her personally?
Yeah, her family. I mean, she used to run on a club team with my older daughter back when Lucy was like upper elementary school. She's a phenomenal athlete. I think she's going to be a cross-country runner at Southern California.
So impressive.
Yeah.
Wow, at 18, I was nowhere close to setting my goals and achieving anything that this young lady has done.
Yeah, buy stock in her now.
Exactly.
A house in California is opening for 13 guests to share for a cheap price.
Brownstone Shared Housing offers a bunk bed pod that sleeps 13 people. Rents for $800 a month. The pods have electrical outlets, bookshelves, laundry racks, hooks for plants, and more. The home also has a living room areas, a kitchen, 2 bathrooms, and an outdoor patio. The average rental rate for a studio apartment in San Francisco is $2,400. Got to make it work, right? A local movie theater is closing after nearly 50 years. The reason the popular spot is closing its doors.
Plus, the suspect police are looking for after he allegedly shot his wife and one of his children in Shively.